Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. In this particular video, this is going to be the Thomas Tuchel press conference reaction. Of course, he's been speaking ahead of our game coming up and this weekend, and obviously it's the last game. It's a massive game. Should never have got to this point, but it looks like Dortmund are going to win the league. For that in itself, for me personally, I think he should be sacked for that, because that's ridiculous. And you guys know how I feel. I don't think he's good enough to be the Bayern Munich manager, but either way, that's just my opinion. You guys can have your opinion. That's absolutely fine. You know, and this isn't a dictatorship on this channel. You know, you can have a different opinion. And yeah, with that said, we're going to see what he has to say anyway and react to it. So if you go on to enjoy, please do smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Remember, like I just said, this is just my opinion. You know, if you disagree with me, that's absolutely fine. Generally, it is. Right. First thing he had to say is the situation is clear. We have to win, then we'll see. We have to win and need help. Anything can happen, a red card, a penalty, set piece, it can happen there, and it can happen to us, which I do agree with at times. But the fact that a Bayern Munich manager is saying we have to win, which is fine, you know, we do have to win. But the fact that he says, and need help, we shouldn't need help. You shouldn't be the manager for me. You know what I mean? Like, I know I keep bashing him and all of this and all that. Nothing personal, just generally, I want the best for this club. You know, I have nothing against him personally or anything like that, but he shouldn't be Bayern Munich manager for me. And also, the board need to go as well, him and the board. So yeah, there's that. He said we've messed up often enough and are now in this situation. We only have ourselves to blame for that. It will be a satisfying season no matter what. It won't be a satisfying season no matter what happens tomorrow, but we have to play until the end. We'll give everything for Bayern. Now, I'm sorry, again, it's going to sound like I'm being a dick to Tuchel, but like, we've messed up often enough. Yeah, they messed up. The board messed up signing you to a deal. Julian Nagelsmann should still be this manager. You know, no matter if I liked him, I didn't like him, he should be the manager. And at the end of the day, if and when Tuchel does get sacked, because eventually he will get sacked, it's going to be on the board. It won't be Tuchel's fault that he's been sacked. Don't get it twisted. His performances as Bayern Munich manager, you know, with the lads and all of that has been absolutely fucking horrendous. Don't get it twisted. But at the same damn time, it's not his fault. It can't, you know, at times it's his fault. It's who he picked, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, you know, you can't hate on him 100%, because the board should never have got him in when they got him in. If you want Julian Nagelsmann gone, say to Thomas Tuchel, we want you, we're going to go and get you, but Julian Nagelsmann's going to have to the end of the season, and then we will sign you to a new deal. You know what I mean? They've shafted him before he could even start. So yeah, it is what it is. On Lucas Hernandez and his future, he said he won't be available for the squad tomorrow. It would be more than irresponsible to include him. He only trained particularly and without contact. I heard about the rumours and was surprised. Lucas plays a big role in my plans. He's a leader for me. So yeah, there you go. Thomas Tuchel, the Bayern Munich manager at this time, has absolutely just demolished those rumours, realistically. On the personnel, he said Chupo is ready again. He took part in the last two training sessions, and if nothing happens today, he will be in the squad. Manuel Neuer, Lucas Hernandez, Alphonso Davies and Paul Werner are still out and aren't available. He said we are not happy with the result. It's our job to play more dominantly, faster and more fluently, to play more flawlessly. We are not managing to do that at the moment. We're never happy with the result, nor with the way that we're playing. We'll non-stop working on it, and that's absolutely fine, and that's what I want to hear from the manager. I don't want to hear him saying, you know, blah 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 blah. You know, that's good. That's what I want to hear. And again, you guys know how I feel about Thomas Tuchel as Bayern Munich manager. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. Working with Oliver Kahn and Brazo, or Slamhimovic, I said both are key contacts for me. We are in the planning stages. I don't even know what that says, to be honest with you. fluctuations in our performances were too big, I think is what that says. We are trying to make the best decisions for the good of the club. Yes, I can see where Thomas Tuchel's coming from in that particular sense, but at the same time, Oliver Kahn shouldn't be here. Brazo, you can kind of, I can see why people want him out and why some people are like, you know, get Heimer and Oliver and the manager out. But to be honest with you, again, that's on them. You know what I mean? That's on them. You know. And yeah, whatever. On Joshua Kimmich set pieces and whether he needs to improve, and is there a potential new taker? He said the stats say otherwise. That's the feeling of many. We are deeply working on it. Alongside Anthony Barry, Joshua will continue taking the corners as long as he says so. That's the best choice. I don't like the way that he said as long as he says so. I'm sorry, like, I love Joshua Kimmich to death. I think he's absolutely brilliant, and he's untouchable for me. But no, you're the manager. You pick who's on corners. You pick who's on this. It's not up to the players. At the end of the day, they are contracted to do a job, and you are also contracted to do a job, which is pick the players, pick this. You are the boss, basically. So I don't really like the way that he said that. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, though, and if I am, that's my fault. Thomas Tuchel on whether he feels responsible for the current situation. He says, as long as I'm on the sidelines, I'm 100% responsible. Once I sign the contract and I am in training, I am the one in charge. I'm not running away from the responsibility. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. You are in charge, and you are the one that's picking the squad, and you are at fault for some of the losses, if not all of the losses, and all of this bullshit. But at the same time, you shouldn't be the Bayern Munich manager. You know, I'm fine with you being the Bayern Munich manager if it's for next season, but they've shafted you before you could even start. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, you know, that's the board's fault. You know what I mean? 100% that's the board's fault. And then the last thing, he said, on tomorrow's game, we're keeping an eye on Dortmund. He said, for me, there is only one kickoff whistle and one final whistle. We always play all in. We need to focus on our game. We need our full quality for the first minute. We have to stick to the plan. So yeah, that is what Thomas Tuchel has had to say in his press conference, and this is my reaction to it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I don't think he should take full blame for all of it, not at all. I don't think he should be Bayern Munich manager, don't get it twisted, but at the same time, he's not to blame for 100% of the bullshit that's going on with Bayern Munich and why this downfall is happening, why we bottled the league, because at the end of the day, Dortmund have been shit this season at times, but now they're going to end up winning the league, you know what I mean? And it's the board's fault. It's the board's fault, 110%. You know, the board got in Sadio Mane, the board sacked Julian Nagelsmann. So yeah, 100% the board's fault. Of course, some of the players do have to look at themselves. Some of them have been bit part this season, to be perfectly honest. But we will have a season wrap up coming up soon. Hopefully I'll get some people on for that. And yeah, but that said, that's gonna be it for the video. If you have enjoyed, please do smash the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below. Fingers crossed for tomorrow and then we win the league, but it doesn't look likely. Either way though, thank you for watching. Mia Samia. Peace out.